Logan from Daddy Games. So it's Saturday night, you're off work. What do you want to do to have fun? Me? I want to stress out because, you know, it's fun and it's the coolest thing to do is stressing out. So let's go ahead and stress. No, I don't know anyone who just likes stressing out. And in theory, the less you stress out, the higher your quality of life will be, okay? So we'll talk how to minimize stress in my opinion. What you got to do to minimize stress is change your circumstances. If you can't change your circumstances for whatever reason, you change your mindset, okay? And how we do that is with preparation, okay? You have a preset plan on how you're going to eliminate your stressors. Quick story of mine. I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I didn't have any set college fund to fall back on in case I didn't get a scholarship. So I knew I more than likely need college in order to get in the career path that I wanted. So I knew from a young age I had to get good grades, and just in case something happened and my grades weren't good enough to get a scholarship, I'd have to fall back on my athletic ability. So I did both. In high school, I got good grades and I became exceptional at basketball. And I ended up getting a full ride college scholarship to play basketball. So I was able, and I was blessed enough, because I had the preparation and a plan, that I graduated college, and that allowed me 3 weeks after graduating with my bachelor's degree in order to get and start my career job that I'm in now. Preparation. Step 2 to reducing or mitigating stress is change, okay? Sometimes you gotta slow down in order to accomplish more in life. You can't just keep, going, whether it's work, family, school, or a combination of the 3. You need a little time to decompress your mind, okay? Whatever it is for you, for everyone it's different, whether it's yoga, working out, running, swimming. It can be any sort of thing to use to decompress and slow down a little bit. I know you want to complete all your goals and you have a time frame and but if your brain doesn't have time to just chill out, then it can be detrimental to your mental health. So find some way to cope and decompress from all your stresses. I would preferably some good way if you're using other things like alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs, non-prescribed drugs, then it can also be detrimental to you in the long run and can hinder your goals if you don't find a good way to deal with your stressors, okay? A good way to relax your mind, if you will. All right, so you have done steps 1 and 2, you have a plan, you're working on executing that plan, and you do things to decompress your mind, to take off some stress, you do yoga, you walk, other things for your mental health, but you're still pretty darn stressed out, okay? That is pretty normal, okay? So, next thing we want to do, if this is the case, is we look at our mindset. We want to evaluate and possibly minorly alter some things about the way we think. Okay. First things first, as far as what you can do about this, is you can create a list of your stressors and why your stressors actually stress you out. By doing this, it can give you something concrete to look at and some way to organize it. If you can do this, you can look at your stressors and you can be like, okay, this is something that is valid for me to stress out about a lot. Or you can look at it and be like, hey, that's something like in relatively minuscule. It's not going to actually affect whether I'm going to live or die. It's not going to affect if my kids have food or shelter. So I think I'm just overreacting and I'm overstating the problem. A lot of our stresses are overreacting and overstating, and sometimes we just need to correct our mindsets by looking at the totality of what it is. All right, so do the list. And if we really logically think about things, most of the stresses we go through in life are things we've already been through and overcome before, so therefore we're probably going to succeed at it again, or things that other humans have overcome in the last years, decades, or generations, okay? Whether it's poverty, family problems, our own mental illnesses in our mind, okay? It's things that people have been able to deal with or overcome for years and years and years. And a lot of our stress, once again, is just us overstating and overreacting to the problem, okay? So that's one thing. 2, we're humans. We're meant to stress out some. As long as it's a healthy amount of stress, stress isn't bad. Stress serves a purpose in life. we just can't get so caught up in the stress itself that we lose perspective on, hey, stress usually isn't that big of a deal, as long as we know how to use it, okay? So, alrighty guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope y'all liked it. I hope it was something that was thought-provoking or something that was a good reminder. If you want more videos like this, want like mental awareness type stuff, let me know. And I'll have more videos coming out. Daddy Gains out.